What's up guys, this is M. Shanae of Hi-Fi in the Little River, coming at you with a comparative review of my Beats Solo 2 with the Sennheiser HD25. The first thing that I want to do is take a look at the build quality that exists between each of these headphones. Both of them are around the same price point, with the Solo 2 at $199 and the Sennheiser at $249. So before we delve into sound, let's get some differences as far as the construction of them go and take a closer look at some of the styling. What I love about this headphone is simplicity. Out of the box, it did not inspire confidence in me. Out of the box, it felt cheap. Out of the box, I was not impressed with the $250 headphone sitting before me. What I found, however, was that through day-to-day use, it's proven itself to be rugged. Despite humble appearances, it is well worth the money spent and provides a durability unlike anything I've seen. Obviously, you can definitely drop it. There's nothing fragile about it. You can bang it around, you can smack it around, you can be rough with it. It's a headphone that you can throw in your bag, you can throw it in your car, you can toss it around your neck. Headphone that you can drop, as I've done a couple times in this video, and not have to worry about it. So for me, the build quality is one of the biggest selling points of this headphone, because you can just enjoy it without having to worry with it. Nonetheless guys, let's move on and take a look at the build quality of the Beats Solo 2. In contrast to the Sennheiser HD25 1II, the Solo 2 out of the box does feel really good. It's solid. We've got a metal construction on the headband. Overall, they are a very satisfying product to hold in your hand when you first own them. Some of the differences, however, are in consistency. Over time, what you'll notice with the Beats is they start to creak and they start to make noises. One of the things with the headband is that it feels very brittle. I can put a lot of tension on the HD25 and be confident that it's going to attract. But there's a sense of brittleness with the Solo 2 that makes me a little bit worried. Continued strain would probably break the headphone. And this is something that's common to Beats, is they look good and they feel good, but in reality the quality is sometimes not on par with other headphones in the price category. However, one feature that they do have is this neat metal hinge that does make them fold in. So as far as convenience and ownership goes, they are a little bit more convenient to own, as they do fold up nicely. The other really cool thing about the Beats is the removable cable. So this is the cable that comes with it, gold plated on both sides, but it is a tip ring sleeve, a TRSS, meaning that it has 4 channels that it's processing. One of those channels is the ground, one of those channels is for the mic, and the other 2 channels are for left and right. So if you don't like having the mic, having the extra hardware on your cable, you can swap it out for something else. And it is also a right angle connector. So certainly for build quality and even for style, I would say that I prefer the Sennheiser. The build quality is by far better in my opinion. The modular construction makes it really an easy headphone to own, no hassle, no worry. And I like the black on black. Very simple, very stylistic, nothing too flashy. Now in terms of sound, these are where the 2 headphones differ a little bit. Our HD25 is going to be a DJ headphone, so it's got really good isolation. The bass is very powerful, very taut. So when you think DJ headphones, you got to remember these are guys who are in loud environments and who are going to be monitoring and looking for the best sound quality. Now with the Solo 2, the idea is a little bit more approachable, a little bit easier. The Solo 2 is definitely something geared at consumers, so it's everyday users. Getting onto the bus, heading to school, walking around shopping, sitting around at home, maybe playing a game from your PSP or Nintendo, whatever system you use. The Solo 2 is easier to drive. It has a more consistent sound based on the gear that you're using. The Solo 2 is, in my opinion, the more comfortable headphone. The ear pads are a little bit cushier and they weigh a little bit less, meaning they're not quite as heavy on the head, and the clamping force is a little bit less as well. But when it comes down to sound, there's 2 major differences between the 2 headphones. With the Beats Solo 2, you have a very easy to drive headphone, and a headphone that doesn't scale, meaning you're going to have the same quality of sound regardless of the device that you're plugging it into. However, with the Sennheiser, it's a different story. the Sennheiser out of entry-level gear or cheaper products is going to sound poor and be a very disappointing listen, especially when against the Solo 2. However, with the HD25, when you pair that Sennheiser with nicer products, like my Hi-Fiman HM901, or even a full-sized amp, you're going to find that the HD25 performs better when you're sourcing it with properly encoded music as well as a quality sound source. So if you're on the fence between these two headphones, I would definitely take a look at your overall budget. If you're looking for something entry-level, something basic, you just want to buy a headphone, the Beats Solo 2 is definitely going to be the product for you. However, if you're looking for a total solution, maybe you're looking at getting a source, looking at getting an amp, as well as a pair of headphones, if you have a little bit more to invest, then I would say that really the HD25 is going to be the better way to go. While each headphone offers a good quality of sound, the Sennheiser does require a little bit more out of you. So it does require some prep work, investing in good music and good gear beforehand. But definitely, if you guys have listened to these, let me know what you think below, and if you have any questions for me, feel free to ask. Otherwise, I appreciate you guys watching today, and tune in for my next comparative video.